All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our spring concert, and it will be quite a show. As you can see in the program, we have an amazing show planned for you. Our concert band, our chorus, and our orchestra are all performing, and they're phenomenal. And we just had our arts festival a few weeks ago, and if you had a chance to hear them, they were amazing. So they're going to knock your socks off tonight. I just want to point out in the program a couple things. In the very center of your program, it talks about the best communities of music education in America, and once again, Lawrence Township Public Schools are one of those best communities. And you'll see tonight all of the talent that we have here. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Taglerino, who is our concert band director.
Welcome to the concert band portion of the LMS 2015 Spring Concert. During this period, you will hear the LMS concert band perform. Our concert band has been working hard learning how to play a variety of popular works. We hope you enjoy our performance, and if I may ask now, please rise for our playing of the national anthem.
The next piece is a medley of famous tunes, jingles, and songs from the movies, television, and radio. The selection includes Peter Gunn, James Bond, the themes from Magnificent Seven, the Flintstones, the Pink Panther, Hey Baby, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, Wipeout, and the Stars and Stripes Forever. We encourage you to sing along and clap along to the music you recognize. Enjoy our rendition of Robert Sheldon's Pop Culture.
Next up, we have Star Wars The Marches. Star Wars The Marches is a remarkable selection with several pieces within it. These pieces are Star Wars, the main theme from Star Wars, Parade of the Ewoks from Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Augie's Great Municipal Band from Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, the Imperial March from Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, the Throne Room from the end title from Star Wars. John Williams created so many stunning pieces to accompany the movie Star Wars that they all had to be put together in one powerful piece, which was arranged by Jerry Brubaker. Now enjoy this thrilling piece, Star Wars, The Marches. Here is Master Yoda.
Play Star Wars The Marches, for you we will. Yoda I am. Our most challenging piece this was. Composed by John Williams and arranged by Jerry Brubaker. Star Wars the main theme, Parade of the Ewoks, the Imperial March, Augie's Great Municipal Band, and the Throne Room are the marches which it consists. Enjoy, please enjoy. May the Force be with you. Hee hee.
Thank you again so much. That was a very, very challenging piece, high school level, maybe even collegiate level playing here. So a round of applause again for these wonderful musicians up here. Okay, I'd like to just take a moment and recognize all of our 8th graders as they're performing in their last LMS concert today as 8th graders. So what I'd like to do now is I will call them alphabetically by section in score order. And I'd like them to stand up. I'd like us to just hold our applause all the way till the end. I'll let you know who the last one is, and we can applaud all these 8th graders for their hard work and dedication this year. Here we go, starting with, in flute, Borna Ganji, Sophie Grigowski, Heather Johnson, Nikhil Kota, Jordan Lilly, Stephanie Liu, Haley Palumbi, Andrew Sam, Caitlin Smith, Morgan Stubbs. In clarinet, Adeline Ripberger, Anirudh Tatavarthi, Gil Woody. On bass clarinet, Johnny Bryant, Elise Lampkin. On alto saxophone, Anna Carroll, Victor Lopez, Neo Marillet, Lee Miller. On tenor saxophone, Toby Webster. Baritone saxophone, Gabe Gutierrez. Trumpet, Tristan Kirbishley. Taehyun Lee. Alexander Ratzman. Michael Strager. Trombone, Max Macaroni. Tuba, Russ Nab. Electric bass, Teddy Masterson. Percussion, Gavin Bedell, Dan Sino, Zoe Lau, Matt McChesney, Mirage Patel, and we're missing one tonight, which is Emily Mihal on alto saxophone. Can we have a nice big round of applause for all these 8th graders? Okay, thank you very much. On with our final number. Here to introduce is Toby Webster.
Hello, I'm Toby Webster. The next piece we were performing is Pinball Wizard, which was a pretty popular song. The Who were also pretty famous, playing in the 44th Super Bowl. Anyway, back to Pinball Wizard. This song was written by Pete Townshend and was featured on the 1969 rock opera album Tommy. Just want to say 1969 was a pretty good year, with we landing on the moon, this song, and of course the best, my mom being born. At least the best on some days. Back across the pond, this song was extremely popular, getting 4th in the UK charts. Now, all British stuff is good, especially the chocolate. Try it, really. But this song is another great thing. Now, the Who were the original performers, but I think we're the best. So please enjoy our performance of Pinball Wizard. Pip pip cheerio.
waiting for the 7th grade chorus to come in, please enjoy the music of Miss Dylan Watt on the piano.
in the movie The Wizard of Oz. The real case version is inspired by the Hawaiian culture. We hope you enjoy this piece.
We are also lucky enough to have one of our very own 7th grade students, Carly Rummel, accompanying on piano.
LMS Steve today.
in fact do not have any words in it. It's made up completely of vowels and sounds. Sounds a lot like English.
I hope you're enjoying the show. Our next song will be Dobru Noc. It is a traditional Slovakian lullaby, and if you listen closely in the middle, you can hear the English translation. Thank you.
Thank you.
The LMS Orchestra and 8th grade chorus will be performing a piece titled Art Thou Troubled, composed by George Friedrich Handel. This piece is from the opera Rosalinda. We hope you enjoy this combined performance.
On Wednesday, May 20th, LMS Orchestra had the opportunity to work with Mr. Michael Pratt, who is the conductor of the Princeton University Orchestra. This was made possible by a grant from LTEF for the second annual Arts Festival. Mr. Pratt was educated at the Eastman School of Music in Tanglewood, and his teachers have included Günter Schuler, Gustav Meyer, Leonard Bernstein, and Otto Werner Müller.
He was the founder of the Opera Festival of New Jersey and music director of the Delaware Valley Philharmonic for 21 years. He is currently principal conductor of American Repertory Ballet. He has also conducted orchestras of Boston, Atlanta, Buffalo, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Odessa, Ukraine. During the Arts Festival, Mr. Pratt worked with the orchestra and conducted a concert of 2 of our selections from tonight's concert.
Fiddling is a style of music that is performed on traditional folk songs. Tonight we will be performing a medley of fiddling songs with the group of students playing improv throughout the different medleys. Our medley consists of Oat, Peas, and Beans, Arkansas Traveler, and Devil's Dream.
During Oats and Peas and Beans, our improv group consists of violins, who are Ola Kwanzniewski, Sarah Ma, Raj Patel, and Andres Trujillo. The violas are Grace Nuger and Saloni Sharma. The cellos are Disha Barge and Mana Karisu. During Arkansas Traveler, Ria Pathak and Anusha Agarwal will be performing a duet, concluding with Teddy Masterson performing Devil's Dream. We hope you enjoy the performance.
Our next selection is called A Touch of Ireland, arranged by Elliot Del Borgo. The 3 songs in A Touch of Ireland are The Minstrel Boy, Molly Malone, and The Kerry Dance. We had the opportunity to Skype with a friend of Mrs. Clark's from Ireland, and she taught us about the Irish culture and music.
It worked out just very convenient to have Teddy here right now while he was speaking. Teddy, for the 2nd year in a row, was accepted into Central Jersey Music Educators Association for the double bass. He placed first chair in the region for that. In which also he was qualified to then audition for all state, so it was the whole state of New Jersey, and he placed 2nd chair in the state. So as a token of our appreciation and for your hard work, we have a little plaque for you, just like the one you got last year, because he was in it again last year. So congratulations, Teddy. And at this time, I'd like to acknowledge my farewell. This is kind of my 8th grade. I have a handful of 8th graders leaving us, so I'd just like to acknowledge them. So as you saw, you had Teddy on the double bass. Give him a wave again, Teddy. Sanjana on the bass as well. Over in the cello section, we have Christian. Give him a wave. We have Marion and Lydia and Harshal in the violas. Give them a... And in the first violins, we have Jocelyn, Laura, Ria, Anusha, Sebastian, and Anthony, and Alpana. I've had the privilege to work with these students for 2 years. They all received a little pin. It says orchestra. I have mine on too. We just really appreciate all their hard work. Last year was the Hershey trip, so they got to experience that as 7th graders. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the students coming up to the middle school next year. We're going to be a little bit larger, but of course it's always special to say farewell to our 8th graders. So thank you all for your hard work. And here is A Touch of Ireland. Enjoy.
The LMS Music Department would like to thank the following people and organizations for their support of the music program. Thank you to the Lawrence Township Education Foundation for funding 4 recent grants, a new set of world drums to use in the music grant, and a new spotlight to use for the spring musical LMS music program. Thanks the LTEF for their generous donations toward these grants.
We would like to also thank the LMS administration, Ms. Malavsky and Mr. Budzinski, Dr. Barry Axa, Technology, Fine Arts, and Practical Arts Supervisor, the Lawrence Township Board of Education Superintendent, Dr. Edwards, Director of Instructional Services, Dr. Zuckerman, and the LMS staff.
Thank you to the custodians that assisted in putting together the risers. Thank you to Mr. Tom Irvin for technical support during the concert. Also to the maintenance workers that helped change the skylights so everyone on the stage can be seen and can read their music.
Thank you to Mrs. Johnson who put together our beautiful program, as well as Mrs. Sloan, Mrs. Pressman, and Mrs. North for helping us fold and print the program. Thank you to LHS students that were able to come and help for the concert tonight.
Also, thank you to the families that support the musicians. Thank you to Willis Greenhouse in partnering with us on this evening's fundraiser. If you ordered a flower, please wait to the conclusion of the concert to pick up your order. The flowers are labeled with the student's last name. Thank you to Kona Ice for coming tonight to help us raise funds for next year's trip. Please remember to stop by the Kona Ice truck at the conclusion of the concert.
Our last piece today is Selections from The Wizard of Oz, arranged by Bob Cerulli. In March, the LMS Spring Musical was The Wizard of Oz. During a tag rehearsal in April, Mr. Cerulli came to work with the orchestra on his arrangement. Songs in this medley are If I Only Had a Brain, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, and Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Dorothy, played by Chloe Roberts, The Scarecrow, played by Kaylee Coyle, The Tin Man, played by Tristan Kerbishley, and The Lion, played by Samir Gordon, will be performing along with us. Thank you, Madame Bale, for assisting with the microphones and arranging an encore performance. Enjoy the final selection for tonight's spring concert.
Consulting with the rain, and your head you'd be scratching while your thoughts were busy hatching. If you only had a brain, you'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain. Picture him a balcony, above all voice sings low. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? He hears of it. How sweet! I would show the dinosaurus who's king around the forest, a king they'd better serve. Why, with my regal beezer, I could be another Caesar if I only had the knife. witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, you sleepy heads, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, 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 yo-ho. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells on ding dong and merry-o.
Sing it high,
Sing it low,
let them know the wicked witch is dead.
There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away up on the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? And happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh why can't I?
Well, thank you again so much for everybody for coming tonight. I think the weather held off very nicely. Is Ms. Malowski or Mr. Brzezinski in the house? Would they like to say any parting words or? Have a safe drive out. Coda Ice. Please make sure you go get some ice cream. I know it's a little chilly. And have a wonderful summer. Remember, school gets out June 23rd. And thank you again for coming tonight. Have a wonderful evening.